Malawi Brief.
Zayambika mamawa uno ku nyumba ya malamulo pamene aphungu akukumananso muzokambirana zawo. Koma lero a First Deputy Speaker adandaula ndi kujomba kwa aphungu mu nyumbayi. Izi zaziwika pamene aphungu ena anayitanidwa mu nyumbayi kuti athe kufunsa mafunso awo kwa anduna a maboma ang'onoang'ono ndi chitukuko komanso anduna a zaumoyo.
For Machinga Southeast, you have the floor. The honorable member for Machinga Southeast is not in the house. Honor members, it means all the 2 questions directed to the Honorable Minister of Local Government have their members absent in the House, and the rules of the game, as compared to our standing orders, is that these questions will not be appearing tomorrow. They will be appearing in the next sitting of Parliament. And the leader, which ministry should we go to?
First Deputy Speaker, in view of the absence of the owners of the 2 questions, let us move to questions under Minister of Transport and Public Works.
Thank you very much, Leader. Honour members, we therefore go to questions under the Ministry of Transport and Public Works. Question 104. The Honourable Member for Chikwawa Nkombezi. Chikwawa Nkombezi, you have the floor. Honourable Member for Chikwawa Nkombezi is not present this morning. We therefore go to question 124. The Honourable Member for Palombe Northeast. The Honourable Member for Palombe Northeast, you have the floor, sir.
Thank you so much, First Deputy Speaker. Indeed, I rise to confirm that question number 124, appearing on today's paper, is coming from the people of Palombe Northeast. Thank you.
Thank you. Honour Minister.
Once again, thank you very much, First Deputy Speaker. And through you, let me thank the Honourable Member of Parliament for Palombe Northeast for the question. The question is to ask the Minister of Transport and Public Works whether the government will urgently construct a dike along Nampete River. Just to indicate, Affected Speaker, that this question be redirected to the ministry responsible for water resources. And in this case, this question should be submitted to the Ministry of Agriculture, Irrigation and Water Development. I submit, First Deputy Speaker.
Thank you. So, Leader, did you already submit that question, or you want my office to do that? Thank you very much, Leader. I pray that you have you've already submitted a response to the CREC for the procedures to be concluded by the table office to resubmit that question to the Ministry of Agriculture and Water Sanitation. Leader, have you already communicated to the Secretariat?
First Deputy Speaker, I also just got the question this morning, and we will do the needful to ensure that Secretariat is informed accordingly.
Thank you. Honourable Member for Palombe Northeast, your question will be submitted to the Ministry of Agriculture and Water Sanitation, who is the line minister for issues of dikes and the infrastructure that concerns agriculture and water. So at an opportune time, you'll be communicated by the Secretariat and the table office when that question will appear on the order paper. Thank you very much. Honour members, with that, we go to question 125. The veteran honourable member for Nchisi Central East. Nchisi Central East, you have the floor. The honourable member for Nchisi Central East is not in the house. Can I recheck if Chikwawa Kombeds is back from wherever he went? Honourable members, the two honourable members are not in the house. Therefore, that's all the questions under the Ministry of Transport and Public Works. Leader, for your guidance.
First Deputy Speaker, let me once again beg that we now move to questions under Ministry of Health and Sanitation.
Thank you, Leader, for that guidance. Honour members, when you don't arrive on time, you give the leader a lot of time to look who is available. And we wanted this sitting to dispose of all questions that have been on the order paper for some time. So if you don't appear here, your question will be removed. I was trying to borrow the English words that have been used by someone in the house before, but we are not stacking them off. We will only remove them from the order paper until the next sitting of Parliament. We go to the Ministry of Health and Sanitation. Honour Minister of Finance, good to see you and good morning. Thank you. Honorable Member for Chirazulu Nguludi, for question 110, Chirazulu Nguludi, you have the floor, sir. The veteran member for Chirazulu Nguludi is not in the house. We now go to question 144. The honorable member for Baraka Ngwangwa. The honorable member for Baraka Ngwangwa is not in the house. Maybe I'll be raising my voice so the people in your constituencies should know who is not in the house. I've just said the honorable member for Chirazulu Nguludi is not in the house. And the honorable member for Baraka Ngwangwa is not in the house. We move to question 170. The honorable member for Zomba Matia. Honorable member, you have the floor for Zomba Matia. Honorable member for Zomba Matia is not in the house. So the people out there can know who is not in the house. We go to Sir, I think there's someone who is trying to switch on the microphone for Zomba Mati. I don't know who is that honorable member. Oh, is it the owner of the constituency? Oh, you are in the house. Oh, let me announce to Malawians that the honorable member for Zomba Matia is in the house. Correcting my earlier communication. Honorable member, you have the floor.
Honorable First Deputy Speaker, I rise to confirm that the question appearing on my name on today's order paper indeed comes from the people of Zomba Matia, Bashagwa Jali, Imakuma Kumatero, under the Senior Chief Mwambo and the TA Lamus. Thank you very much, I confirm.
Thank you very much, Honourable Member for Zomba Matia. Honourable Minister of Health and Sanitation, you have the floor, Madam.
Thank you, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir. And through you, let me thank the Honourable Member for Zomba Matia for his question, which is to ask the Minister of Health and Sanitation to consider constructing a hospital at Jali to reduce pressure on Zomba Central Hospital and improve access to healthcare services. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, I would like to thank the Honourable Member. Sir, my ministry appreciates the concerns raised by the Honourable Member for Zomba Matia constituency regarding the need to improve access to health services in Jali Trading Center. The government recognizes that equitable access to quality health care is fundamental objective under the Health Sector Strategic Plan 3 and is aligned with the broader goal of achieving universal health coverage. Jali Trading Center serves an estimated population of around 34,000 people and is strategically located for the establishment of a health facility. The area is currently predominantly served by nearby CHAM facilities, including Pirimiti Hospital and the Matia, Sitima, and Mayaka health centers. However, most of these facilities operate on a user fee basis, except for selected services covered under service level agreements, primarily for women and children under 5 years of age. The nearest government health facilities, Chamba and Makina, are located over 20 kilometers away. This geographical barrier, combined with financial constraints at CHAM facilities, result in many residents of Jali relying on distant public facilities for access to free health services. This situation contributes to increased pressure on higher level facilities such as Zomba Central Hospital. Currently, the district health office provides outreach services through a clinic operating from the former Hunger Project premises. Whilst the community has generously offered sites for rehabilitation into a health center, the land is insufficient to accommodate the full complement of infrastructure required for a standard health facility, including staff housing and supporting amenities. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, my ministry acknowledges that the people of Jali are disadvantaged in accessing primary health care services. In line with the Integrated Capital Investment Plan, the construction of a health facility in Jali has already been prioritized as part of government's long-term infrastructure development agenda. To this end, the ministry is actively engaging in resource mobilization from development partners and other stakeholders. Furthermore, government will leverage the Constituency Development Fund and other available financing mechanisms to support the construction of an appropriately sized and fully functional health facility in Jali. This intervention is expected to strengthen primary health care services, reduce patient load on tertiary facilities such as Zomba Central Hospital, and contribute to improved health outcomes for the population of Zomba Matia constituency in line with the national health sector priorities. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Honourable Minister. I see supplementary questions coming from the people of Baraka Ulongwe. Honourable Member for Baraka Ulongwe, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, for according the people of Baraka Ulongwe a chance to ask 2 supplementary questions, if I may. The people of Baraka Ulongwe would like to know if the Honorable Minister of Health can assist them by equipping and improving the services for our pregnant women when they want to give birth at Nandumbo and Kalembo health centers. Oftentimes, when the women go there to give birth to their children, there are complications, and most of the times they'll call my ambulance to come and transfer the patients to other health centers like Londe Hospital or Manguchi Hospital or Baraka Hospital, which is a bit far. So these 2 health centers are the only ones that my people rely when they want to give birth, but they are not well equipped. May the Honorable Minister assist us by sending maybe a team to check and assess if they can improve the services there for the women. The second question is that we have a fully constructed maternity wing at Namanol Health Center, but that wing is not yet equipped and there's no staff. Can the minister also assist us by equipping this maternity wing and providing the necessary staff so that it can reduce the movement of people from that area to the Londe Hospital? And the plight of women at the Londe Hospital as far as maternal care is concerned is very troublesome. And if the minister also can assist by sending a team to Londe, matching a district hospital, I would say, which is most of the time overcrowded, women sleeping in corridors at night because they are scared that if this thing starts, they may not have the necessary transport to deliver on time. May they please assist us in that regard. Thank you, Mr. First Deputy Speaker.
Honourable Minister, do you want to take each question as it comes, or the 3? Thank you. Then we go to the honor member from Zimba South for a supplementary question. From Zimba South, you'll be the last one. Let me recognize Zomba Antonia. Zomba Antonia for a supplementary question.
Thank you, First Deputy Speaker, for recognizing people of Zomba and Tonya, especially people from Group Village Head, Lambulila, Najuma, and Chirope. Zomba and Tonya would like to ask the question to the Minister in considering the current status of Lambulila Health Center, which is currently serving people over 30,000. We would like to ask the Minister to consider Lambulila Health Center an upgrade to Community Health Center. And I would also like to take this opportunity to notify the Minister that Chanda Health Post is officially opened, but we still have some challenges to make it fully in operation. We still want to ask the Minister if she can consider to have a maternity wing at Chanda Health Post. Thank you, First Deputy Speaker.
Thank you. We now go to the honor member from Zimba South constituency.
Thank you, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, for giving the people of Zimba South to ask a supplementary question to the Minister of Health. My supplementary question is a policy in nature, more especially looking at the emphasis this government is making, more especially on the sanitation, which has got direct impact on healthcare services. My question relates to if you look at all the banks in Malawi, I'm happy that this question I'm asking and the Minister of Finance is also here. If you look at all the banks in Malawi, if you go to the bank now, you'll find that people are queuing there. And they stay in a bank for an hour, other 30 minutes, others 2 hours. I wanted to find out from Minister of Health, have you ever taken any approach to ensure that our banks in Malawi, they should have sanitary facilities like toilets? I just wanted to find out, I'm just curious because your minister also is attached to sanitation. So sanitation remains a very critical thing to our banks in Malawi, but there's a lot of things that are happening there, and people, they want to help themselves, but they don't have anywhere to help themselves, and they stay more than 2 hours in the banks. Thank you so much, Minister of Health.
Thank you very much. Honour Minister, you have the floor now. Honour members, if you have removed you, it's because we are now all blocking the Honour Minister to respond to the questions. You have the floor, Honour Minister.
Thank you, Mr. First Deputy Speaker. And through you, let me thank the Honorable Member for Baraka Ulongwe, who has asked my ministry to equip Nandumbo and Kalembo health centers and improve services for women that are giving birth and receiving assistance at these health centers. And also to consider checking Liwonde and Machinga districts that are mostly overcrowded because of the same issues. Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to notify the Honorable Member for Baraka Ulongwe that I have taken note of this and will ensure that something is done. Mr. Speaker, First Deputy Speaker, I would also like to thank the Honorable Member for Zomba Ntonya, representing the people from GVH Lambulira, GVH Nachuma, and GVH Chilope, for asking my ministry to consider upgrading Lambulira Health Center to a community hospital. And also to ask if the Chanda Health Center can be equipped with a maternity wing. I would like to advise the honorable member for Zomba Ntonya that firstly, my ministry has taken note of this request to upgrade the hospital, the health center. My ministry will look at all the factors necessary to ensure that the facility is upgraded. That is to check if the space is available, to check if the resources are available, and a proper response will be given to the people of Zomba Ntonya. And also my ministry has taken note of the request for maternity wing at Chanda Health Center. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, I would like to thank the honorable member for Mzimba South, who has asked my ministry a policy question, especially in the area of sanitation. Much as this supplementary question is not really related to the original question that was on the floor, but I would like to acknowledge that I've taken note and I will look into this matter as it relates to Executive Order number 2 that the President gave to say all public places, all places where people gather should have sanitary facilities to make sure that issues of sanitation should be adhered to. So I've taken note and I will look into it and ensure that even the banks have all the necessary sanitary facilities required. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. First Deputy Speaker.
Thank you very much.